Hey guys, what's up? It's Amanda here, and welcome back to my channel, Hoot of the Sims. So it's been a really long time since I've been able to record, I think, and even upload a video for this challenge, but here we are today. I don't really have a face cam on or anything. I hope you guys don't mind, but yeah, life's been pretty crazy. Kind of got a little bit of a burnout session going on. I think I'm kind of over that hump a little bit now, but we'll see. So hopefully we'll be seeing more of these uploads in the future. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this series, please make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel because there will be more content coming for this in the future. But here we are with Pebbles and her two kiddos. I don't know why the thumbnail for this one is looking all interesting. Oh, we have the floating mod. I forgot about that. So now the baby's just kind of floating in midair. Well, that's awkward. So I think we need to get this child at least something for it to, like, rest on. I don't know exactly what that will be. Just because, you know, we are in the prehistoric era, and I don't know how realistic it would be to give them, like, a modern-looking crib or anything. But, what can we give you? What can we give you, my little Simo? I suppose we could put him... Huh. Oh, I think I have an idea. Let me see. Content, custom. I thought that like, this thing. I wonder if this would work. It should. Let's see what happens here. So if we put the baby kind of, like, at an angle, I wonder if the mom will still be able to get to it. Let's see. I'm gonna clear all of our wall notifications first off because it's been such a long time. But I hope everybody's been well. I hope you guys have been looking forward to the next episode. So yeah, finally we are here. But I think that's okay. Let's see if she can interact with the child. That's the most important thing. Let's see if we can get her to go over here. Talk. Just talk to it. See what... Yes! Oh my god, she can interact with it. Okay, I want to see you pick it up because I don't want it to be, like, super... Like, have a super weird interaction with that going on. No, it looks fine! Okay, nice! Oh my god, I'm a huge fan of that cute little crib. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm so happy I installed that mod. I actually did that for the 100 Baby Challenge. I play the 100 Baby Challenge on Twitch. And I really wanted, like, a nice custom crib for Twitch. And, you know, the in-game cribs are great and all, but they get kind of old after a while. So, it's definitely nice to have a little bit of a change up, you know, so. Oh my gosh, is she able to give him a bath in the sink a little? Oh, is she doing that? Wait, why didn't it go through? Clean up Darius. Try it, come on. I want to see this happen. Oh, wait. She did something. There were, like, bubbles and stuff. Okay, he got cleaned up just, like, a little bit. Maybe it's, like, a scrubbing thing. I don't really know how that works. I've never, went through with that, so I have absolutely no idea. But that's exciting. Okay, and this kid's just going right back to sleep. You know what, buddy? Please just go in the tent and go to sleep. Like, we can tell you're tired. We don't need you to continue to just go on that horse and do all of that, so... I can't remember if she's pregnant or not. No, she's not. She says, it says from new baby. So she's not currently pregnant. So we probably, how old is she? She's still a young adult. I honestly think we could space these out a little bit more. These as being the next kids because, she does have to have 5 kids with 5 different Sims, but I don't really think that's going to be hard at her current age. Like, we still have the entire young adult stage of her life to do that. So let's give her a little bit of a break, I'm thinking, and maybe we can have her focus more on some skills and stuff. And then that way it would give me time to, like, I don't know, upgrade their land. Like, let's say that they settled here, but, you know, they're kind of running out of space, so we can have them move somewhere else. And then figure out what we want to do then. So I think that's the plan. Now, I do know that we have some certain skills and levels that we need to get up for this challenge. It says we need to get to level 10 fishing, gardening, and handiness on the exact same sim. Now, we are only on fishing level 6, gardening level 4, and handiness level 2. So maybe we have her focus on handiness a little bit. We do have our woodworking table here. So let's have her craft a horse sculpture. And then maybe when she's done with that, if she's not super exhausted, we go and have her craft a knife block, just so we have stuff to focus on for her. I don't think she has any, no, she doesn't have any other sculptures in here. We do have some frogs we could potentially breed. I'm going to try breeding this leopard frog with the sun surfer frog. And it just got us another sun surfer frog, but they're not, that's not bad a profit. So we also have to earn 20,000 simoleons from selling rock fossils, frogs, and or woodwork. Right now we have a current balance of 5,000 simoleons, and our lot, I don't know how much our lot is worth. Let's see if Build By will tell us that. Our lot is worth 6,000. I don't think we've used much of her, actually we have used some of her earnings to upgrade this stuff. So I think we've probably spent 7,000 simoleons roughly into our earnings, so we need to do another total of 13,000 simoleons to fulfill that. Let's have her make a mirror. I don't know, and then we'll send her to bed. I know she's getting really exhausted, but I just feel like we need to keep her rolling on her skills while we can. And this kiddo looks like we can have it eat a little bit. Looks like it's kind of hungry. I don't know how much this food is going to actually fill the kid up, so we'll see. But let's see what you've got going on here, buddy. Oh, you're actually doing, like, really good now. Okay, I wonder if you can use the bathroom on your own. And it actually looks like that they can, so we'll send this kiddo off to do that. Mom is almost done with her work on the woodworking table, so now we gotta take care of the baby as well because it's crying. And then we'll send Mom off to bed because she's definitely in the red for energy, and I don't want her suffering this much. So I think what I'll do is just have her go to bed, and then we'll cut back when she's all rested and ready to go. Okay, so it's basically morning time, and the little kiddo's already awake, causing havoc. He made a mess all over the floor over here, so that's just great. So Mom's gonna have to deal with that when she wakes up. But she's essentially well rested. She had to wake up in the middle of the night to take care of the screaming baby, of course, and, you know, do some other motherly duties, but she seems to be hanging in there for the most part. And you know what, I think I'm just gonna wake her up now because I think she's good. I'm gonna see if she has any fish. No, she doesn't. She doesn't have any fish in her inventory. So I think what I'm gonna do, just so we can get her grinding on some skills, is have her eat just stuff that they've grown, that she has in her inventory, because, you know, it's the best way of going around things at the current moment. I'm just gonna have her harvest everything, and then we'll sell those flowers, because we don't need flowers for anything. You know, we can't, like, cook with those specific kind of flowers, so we'll sell those for our money to make some profits. And the kid's making a mess again. She literally can't catch a break. Like, this poor woman. I feel so bad for Pebbles. But, you know, she's got to deal with it. It's her life, so kind of sad that it's just, you know, that's what she has to deal with. But it's totally, it's whatever at this point. I'm going to have her uproot that trash plant as well, because that was never an intention of mine, is to have trash plants, and somehow there was one just planted over there. So that's kind of awkward. So I'm just going to have her throw that thing away. And then now, I don't know how I want to get her hygiene up per se. I think what we're going to do is just have her come wash her hands and brush her teeth maybe a couple of times. And then we'll just go from there beyond that, I think. She'll just have to deal with her hygiene being slightly low. This kid's doing pretty good, minus the fact his attention's low, so I'll just have him, like, talk to Pebbles for a little bit, I think. And then we will have Pebbles go and work on some skills. What do I want Pebbles to work on today? So gardening, fishing, and handiness at level 10. She's got level 6 fishing, level 4 gardening, and level 3 handiness. Maybe we have her work on handiness again, and then we'll go from there. I think that might be a good idea. Let's do a garden planter, because then we could use these at the new base when we have more room. And then we'll do a garden pot as well. We'll just do a couple of those. Just because they're practical. They're actually practical items that I think she's going to be able to use in the new place. And I think it just makes sense to go that route instead of, you know, just making sculptures to make sculptures, if that makes sense. So I think this route, it'll be good. And then that way we can, like, actually use some of this furniture as well. I think when we get to a certain skill level, she will learn how to make a bathtub, and that'll be really nice because then we can actually have a tub to wash ourselves in as well as our children. So that'll be a huge advantage once we get her up to that high handiness skill level. I think that's probably why I want to continue having her try to work towards that versus the other two skills. Like, obviously we have to get both up at some point, but that is a very essential skill in this challenge, especially in this era, because we can only have things that make sense to the times. And, you know, like, if she crafts a tub, who's to say that she doesn't just fill it with water and then cleans herself in there? So it just makes sense to use that to our advantage because we have to get that skill up to level 10 anyways. So, but yeah, she's finished making her garden planters, which is nice. We got to take care of the baby. This little kiddo is getting kind of hungry and his attention's getting low, so I'm gonna have him eat 3 more things, and then I'm gonna have him actually go use potty. And then now that she's done doing her handiness a couple of times, I am gonna have her go fertilize that bush, and then I think what we're gonna do is have her come down here and go fishing for a bit to get some dinner. Just because I feel like that might be the best bet and use of our time at the current moment, so we can feed our kid a decent dinner instead of just constantly having them eat fruits and veggies. Not like there's anything wrong with eating constantly, you know, fruits and veggies, but it's probably a good change of pace for her to A, work on skills, and B, feed her kid a solid meal minus just veggies and fruits. So it's probably for the best. I also think we haven't really sent her out to, you know, look around the world for more collectibles either in a long while. She just really hasn't had the time or motivation or energy or anything to do that. So I think that might be something useful for her to work on soon here as well. I'm not gonna have her cook the tetra. The walleye is a really nice catch though, so we'll just, you know what? No, let's use that tetra as bait if we can. That would be perfect. And then we can see what we can catch with it, because we might be able to catch a fish that's a little bit more rare, potentially. We'll see if anything bites, but yeah, there we go. See, I'm willing to cook the kid a discus fish, just not a tetra. I'd feel really bad cooking a tetra. Catch 5 fish using bait. See, that is interesting. Let's have her do that again. Let's fish with some bait. Let's have her fish with some... let's have her try the chrysanthemum flowers. I don't really know if that's going to catch us anything. We can always try, though. We do have to just do that to complete her aspiration. It worked. Oh my god, we just caught a bass. I would much rather feed the kid a bass than the discus fish, so let's actually use that discus fish for bait and figure out if we can get something even cooler than that. You know, because, again, discus fish is appetizing, but I wouldn't say that appetizing. I'd rather cook the kid a bass instead of a discus fish. The discus fish looks too pretty, so let's see if we can catch anything else though. Let's have her try fishing for like another fish with some lemon potentially. And oh my god, she just caught something else. What was it? What did we catch? Another tetra. Oh my gosh, no. Let's see if we can fish with the tetra as bait again. I think we just need to catch one more fish with bait, and that'll be where we call it a night for her, because her... Oh, that was a huge fish. What was that? What was that? Oh my gosh, I don't think she's ever caught one of those before. Hold on, what? What is this? What does it say? It says it's excellent quality, it's common. Huh. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know that was a fish type. But we're going to sell the kissing gourami fish. We're also going to sell the tambaki, unfortunately, just because it's worth some money. And, again, we need all the money we can get. We do have to pay our taxes on land. I know it's kind of weird in the prehistoric times, but, you know, it's Sims. So, let's get her to come light this fire, and let's have her cook up the bass and the walleye for her and her kiddo. Let's have her roast some fishies and get that stuff going. We also have a crying baby on our hands, so I'll just give the toddler the first fish that she ends up cooking. so she can go and take care of the baby. Just so, again, we're not getting things taken away from us. All right, you can stop eating. Where did you put the fish? Is she just gonna... I need to watch her so she doesn't put it down somewhere where, you know, I lose track of where she's setting it. Oh, perfect. Okay, so she just put it here. So we'll just have the kid come eat the roasted fish. And we'll have her come take care of the baby. That is absolutely perfect. We'll have her rock, make silly face. We'll cuddle it. And then we'll have her cook up the next one for herself. It looks like she cooked the walleye first, unfortunately. I would have rather had her eat the walleye just because those are really good fish, and she got stuck with the bass. Not like bass is like bad or anything, but I feel like walleye is a lot more appetizing, but whatever, it's totally fine. But she definitely is a good mom and spoils her kids, so, you know, there's that. But she has now finished taking care of the baby, so now we gotta go ahead and actually light this fire again. And, let's have her roast her fish that she can eat. So she has herself some dinner, and then we will send her off to bed, and I'll cut back in the morning. Both of our Sims are now awake. It looks like they're doing decent for the most part. However, Darius is kind of suffering with some low hygiene, so I'm going to see if she can clean Darius up at the sink. I don't really know how much that's going to have Darius's hygiene go up, but we're going to try it. Hopefully it works. It doesn't look like it's working, but I mean, I suppose we can talk to Darius a little bit just so we can get his social up. It looks like he's kind of being neglected socially, which is kind of sad, but you know, it happens when you're trying to grind at a challenge, you know. So all right, once she's done with all that, I think we'll just have Darius hang out. Maybe we go fishing at a different location today just because we've been going to that one for a long time. I don't really see any new harvestables per se around the world. There is a pile of leaves over here, which is kind of concerning because I think that means winter is around the corner, and it is fall. So yes, winter is definitely around the corner. So I'm a little bit concerned about that and how they're going to survive in the, harsh winters. I don't know how harsh they're going to be in Oasis Springs, but I am still concerned nonetheless. I don't really know how this is gonna play out. Like, I don't know how she's gonna survive with the kids. They have to kind of live outside because that's just a part of this challenge and this generation. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not gonna be easy. I remember that I did this challenge in, Willow Creek, I believe, the first time I did this off camera, and that was absolutely brutal. So I'm hoping that Oasis Springs is a little bit less harsh with their winters and allows her a little bit of a break and allows the kids to stay safe as well as her. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna play out, like I said, but we'll stay optimistic as we can. What does it say here now? Collect 20 types of fish, achieve level 10 in fishing. Okay, so essentially we just need to fish a little bit more. I don't know if we're gonna get some new fish by fishing with baits, but we can always try it. I don't see why that would be an issue. Let's try fishing with some sage and see what happens. I don't know exactly what the results are gonna be, but we have to keep fishing anyways to get our skill up for the challenge. That's one of the skills we have to raise. I'm not sure why her... Okay, there's her bar. I was gonna say, I'm not sure why her bar isn't going up right now. I'm a little bit confused and concerned about that, but it looked like it is, so that's good. I think she's just gonna keep using sage as bait, which is totally fine with me. This kid is playing in the pond. I'm not sure if that'll get his hygiene up. It's actually kind of a fair point. It looks like it might be just keeping it neutral. It might even be bringing it down further. So that's not good. But let's have this kid queue up using the bathroom, and then it looks like he's gonna be kind of hungry soon here. So we'll have Darius eat some lemons, strawberries, and carrots until mom gets home, with some real food to feed them. It looks like she just caught some seaweed, which, you know, that's not very helpful. And it looks like she's caught herself some more different types of fish. So let's have her fish with these minnows as bait because, you know, we're not going to cook a minnow. That'd be a little strange. I'm also going to breed our frogs again. And we got the whirly flower frog. Now, we already have that frog, but that one's worth 160 simoleons. So That is not a bad breeding session, because now we have an extra 160 simoleons in our pocket. We also have some onions that we can plant, and I noticed that we don't have those planted just yet. So we can go ahead and do that, so we have a little bit of extra food and different types of food in our pockets. But yeah, this is getting absolutely insane. Okay, we got a different kind of fish. What is that? A chisselid. I don't know if we've caught that one yet. No, we have. Okay, let me see. Where's the collections books again? Because I feel like we need to figure out what we still need to collect to complete that. I think it's right here, the little diamond here. Let's see what we've got. So far for fish, what have we got? What have we found? Let's see. We found quite a lot of the crystals already. Okay, so here we should be able to find these types of fish, and they shouldn't be associated with any packs, it looks like, but I'm not entirely sure if we're fishing in the wrong locations for those or what, but we definitely got to figure that out. So it does look like it's possible to catch a different variety of fish that we haven't caught yet. So, ooh, an angelfish. Have we caught that one before? No, it didn't go up, so we must have already had an angelfish at one point, but that's okay, I guess. And apparently Demetra is getting hungry, so we should probably come home and take care of our babies and our kids. You know, probably just a good thought to have, you know, behind the head of your, behind, what am I trying to say? In the back of your mind, probably should come home and take care of the kids. You know, might be a good idea. Who knows? But let's take care of the baby. It's crying. It needs food. It needs its diaper changed. It needs all the above. It looks like baby Darius is doing pretty okay, minus the fact that their hygiene is very low, and I feel really bad because we can't really do anything unless the game allows us to actually clean Darius in the sink. I don't know if it's going to. We're going to try, though. Also, what kind of fish do we have in our inventory? We should cook up the... I guess we'll cook the angelfish and the chisselid, and we'll sell this tetra for now. Again, I don't feel comfortable cooking tetra for any of my sims. Does not sound like an appetizing fish by any means. Oh, so it literally just slightly cleans them up. Let's just do that a couple of times. Let's just keep queuing that up, and hopefully we'll get their hygiene up a little bit. It looks like it went up just a slight bit. It's okay, I guess. Let's have her light this fire and then cook these two fish. It looks like Darius fell asleep on the rocking chair, which is so cute, actually. Let's have you roast some fishies, and then we will see how she's doing after she eats and feeds Darius, because we might be able to have some time to have her focus a little bit more again on handiness. I really want her to get that to that point where we can make a what do you call it? A bathtub, so we can, you know, so we can give our kids baths, because I think that's kind of important. I think Darius didn't grab the fish. So let's get Darius to go grab the fish, because Darius needs to eat. And I'm hoping she'll finish cooking this fish before the fire goes out. Otherwise, it looks like she might have to go and catch another fish to feed herself. I feel like the fish just kind of go missing and disappear when you don't cook your fish in time. And it looks like it did. Okay, good. I'm glad she got it cooked in time. And the baby's crying, so we gotta go take care of all of that nonsense. Change diaper, do all the things. And it does look like she's gonna have enough energy to potentially work on her handiness skill a little bit. Demetra aged up! Oh my goodness. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We have an inquisitive baby on our hands. Okay, I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, I think, and allow her just to get some sleep instead of focusing on her handiness skill. And what we'll do is, you know, get Demetra looking like she's a part of the prehistoric era off camera, and then I will cut back when it's morning time. Pebbles is finally awake, and she's kind of just getting her hygiene sorted out here because it's kind of low. I don't know, guys. So this is kind of a weird glitch I'm having in my game right now, but both of the kids, they did age up with black hair. And they have black hair in cast, but then you bring them into live mode and they have like blonde hair. So I'm a little confused as to why that's happening, but we're just gonna pretend like it's not happening. How about that? But honestly, you guys, I think I kind of want to have her travel to a different location to try to go fishing, because I feel like that might be our issue with catching different kinds of fish, possibly. Um, so I think I'm gonna have her travel. Let's have her just go to Solani, I think. I think that'd be kind of a fun neighborhood to go to. Let's see if we can get to Sulani. I don't really know of any like specific fishing locations in Sulani. I'm sure we can find a few. I think there's a couple in like the town center area, but let's try to find a spot to go fishing in Sulani. Um, I think this bay will have a good spot, so we'll just go visit this beach and just remember we're in the quote unquote prehistoric era, so we're gonna pretend like none of the modern stuff is around and there's no Sims wearing, you know, like Gucci stuff like that. We're just gonna pretend like that just it's not existent, it's not happening. And we're gonna make the best out of the situation. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go fishing. Maybe we can have her even search for some seashells possibly, just because we're here. I don't see why that could be an issue, you know? I don't know. I don't see why that would be a problem. Okay, here. This is the spot I was thinking of. Yes, so let's fish with bait. Let's try with chrysanthemums. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll try. I don't know how many fish or different kinds of fish we're going to catch here. We really only need 6 more different kinds of fish. Hopefully these count towards that as well, because, like, I don't know if they count expansion packs with that aspiration. I couldn't imagine that they wouldn't count them. That would just be kind of weird to me. So hopefully it does. And this is not for nothing. You know what I mean? Because we did just leave our toddlers home without any care. So hopefully this will allow us to at least get some progress on our aspiration done, as well as our skills. So far, it looks like she's just catching some seaweed, so it's not looking super promising at the current moment, but I'm hoping we can get... No, we're just catching seaweed. You know what? Let's just try to examine the water and go fishing straight up without any bait. Maybe that'll help us a little bit. That's a really interesting fish in the water. That guy was swimming up real fast. Like, that was super interesting. I don't know what this examination is going to do with us, but it might help. The water is full of activity and movement. Pebble spots a hungry mahi. Just waiting to be caught. Oh my god, I hope she catches a mahi. Those are like the best fish to eat in real life. I don't know if any of y'all have tried eating a mahi, but oh my goodness. Mahi is such a good fish. If you like seafood, that is. I highly recommend mahi. It's so good. What did you just catch? Oh my god, you come to Solani and you catch a perch? Really? That's not at all. That's not what I was expecting from this trip at all. Oh, there we go. There's a different one. We've caught a fish called the celestial grouper. It's kind of a cool looking fish. It's like red and orange in color. That's what I was looking for. And our fish count did go up. I think that is pack specific to Sulani, so that is good. It's good to know that we can go to these other neighborhoods and potentially get that count up by just, you know, again, traveling to other neighborhoods and fishing there instead of our home base. So this might be something that we have to do more often in this challenge, and I'm okay with that, I think. I think that's a good way of making progress and branching out and not doing the same old thing. Like, poor Pebbles is probably getting bored of fishing in Oasis Springs. I know I would be. Like, I think I'd much rather fish here, you know? Like, look at the views, you know? And, oh, she caught a mahi. No way. Oh, she's gonna be eating so good tonight. Oh, I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for her. That is, oh my gosh. That made me so happy. You guys have no idea. Absolutely no idea. And she just caught a lionfish. Okay, I think we're done, sweetheart. Let's go home. You did a really good job. Ooh, what kind of lionfish? A scorpion fish? That's not even a lionfish. Wait. What the heck is a I did not even know that was a fish type in The Sims 4. I knew lionfish were a thing, and that looks just like a lionfish, but it's not. It's something called a scorpion fish. It must be pack specific to Sulani, because, I mean, like, I don't know what else that could be from. Like, I truly don't. That is wild. I also love these chickens just kind of roaming around. They've definitely taken inspiration from from Hawaii when they made this pack, because Hawaii's islands have a lot of wild chickens and stuff around there. When I visited Maui specifically, I remember that there was just chickens everywhere. It was kind of strange. Just in the rainforest, just chickens, just, just Jay chillin'. Um, but guys, I actually think this is a pretty good spot to end this episode off. I think we made some decent progress. We were skill grinding. We had one of our Sims age up to a toddler. I think it was really good. And she got out of Oasis Springs for a little bit, which was nice to see. So I think we'll end the series, or sorry, not the series. We'll end today's episode here. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a huge like, and please make sure you subscribe to my channel so we don't miss any more. So you guys, I'm sorry, I can't English today. So you guys don't miss any of my future uploads for this series. And Pebbles is looking very pleased and happy at the current moment. I actually might use that for the thumbnail. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching, and I will take any feedback if you guys have any in the comment section. And if you have any future name suggestions for any of her children, that includes male or female babies, please leave that in the comment section below too. I'm sure we'll probably get her pregnant within the next 1 or 2 episodes here again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, hoot out!